Yo, what's going on everybody? MashedMentality here, continuing on with the series You Don't Portal Enough. Today we're on Simulation Bravo. I am going to try and keep doing these as quickly as I can. I've just had some stuff going on lately, which is why I kind of slow down on the daily uploads with them. But we'll just go ahead and get right into it. So, right here, we're over here at Red Spawn. And the main purpose of these rotates throughout the maps is to get from one spawn to the other and cover as much ground up top as possible. So being right here in this spawn as opposed to up here, and this one works well. What you would want to do is hit this backboard on this side of it. On this side you don't have as much of an angle, so you want to hit this far side closer to mid. Throw your other portal right here, pixel walk through, and you can go down, step out, go over, step out, right in front of you again. And you can either place this portal down low and jump to hit that wall, like that, or you can place this portal up high and you can hit the wall without having to jump. You can just pixel walk out onto your portal. So from here, you'll go back up, and you're right back at the double wall, the top billboard right up here. You can just continue this route right back on to red spawn. So going from red spawn to blue spawn, just like so. It's going to be going up top, down, around the little corner, into the spawn, up top right here, and you want to try and place this portal on this side, because if you have it over here, you don't really have as much of an angle onto that wall. So you want to try and place this portal right here so you can hit that wall easily. You simply step through, backboard, down low, and then it's just the same little process all over again. And you're right back at the other spawn. Very simple. Simulation maps are pretty easy to cover because they are symmetrical, and Bravo is one of the smallest ones. So now we'll just kind of go over some variations to the route, what you can do to kind of mix it up, ways you can move through the map to make it a little bit harder to track you when you're making the rotate, because that is your main line that you would be using. So that's the one that most people would be expecting. So when you step through, instead of coming directly out and hitting this wall down here, you actually just turn around, place your portal right over here, head back towards your spawn by using that wall right there, or you can hit this wall right here, come through, place your portal right there, and make your rotate to the other spawn by just making a little circle down here basically. So when you hit this wall on blue side when you're coming from red, you can just kind of head back over to red, hit right here, here, and then over here at blue BR, and then you can actually push blue spawn and you're back doing the same route. Alright, so another thing that you can do, we'll just keep starting out from down here, because you can always just, you know, start this from right here as well when you're in that little portal, but we'll just keep starting from spawn, come through, walk on out, and then you go down over here, and you're going to basically do the same thing until you hit this part right here. And then from there you will just simply backtrack, and you can also just immediately do that from this wall as well. So you have kind of like two options here, where you're down here at this wall, you're going to the lower billboard, there's a lower double wall, you step through, you can either make a little juke by basically making it appear like you're going to go this way and going back, or as soon as you get into this portal, you would do a 180 and just go right across. And then you can do the same thing right here. You can either hit right there, step through, and go like that, or you just 180 from right here, step through, and go like that. Just like so. Starting from over here on this time, we're just going to act like we portaled from up here. So you portal down, you go in front of you again, same thing, And then instead of going up top over here or back over this way, you're simply going to go up top on this side. And then you can either use this right here to peek battle rifle and go back down, or you can step out, hit this wall, turn, hit this wall, turn, and you're back on the lower side. And you can do the same thing from right here. So there's another little simple rotate where you're rotating through mid up top and kind of just covering as much ground on the map as possible. So you can kind of step out right here. You'll be able to hear if anybody's running around up top, like on this side, out over here, what have you. And then we'll just do this. And then if you don't see anybody up top, you don't hear anybody up top, you can start your push down low, just like that. And right here you have the option to either continue going up top, or you can go straight across, check down low, continue on like this, or even go up from here, hitting the double wall on the back side of spawn, stepping through, hitting the double wall on the side of spawn, so on and so forth. You can make the same rotates on each side of the simulation maps. That's what makes them so easy to go over. And once you learn one half of the map, you know the whole map, because they're just an imaginary line that runs directly through the center of each simulation map that splits it in half. The Simulation Bravo is really not too complicated compared to a lot of the other ones. You don't have a whole lot of area, and the way the map is just laid out, you can just kind of make small portals throughout the whole thing and cover a good amount of distance quickly. And when it comes to up top, you don't have too many options available to you because of the way that it's laid out. That's something that I like to do, especially if I'm using this wall. So if I was coming from down here, and let's say I quickly wanted to get over to watch blue, I would portal up from down low, and then as soon as I come to my portal, place it right there, step through, and place my other portal right there. And that's going to be this same wall, but on that side. So then when I get over here, I can either place a portal right there and go down, or I can simply go down right here, turn this way, and go right back over, or face in front of me and go right back down over here. And you can repeat that same little process, just like so. Get over here, I can either go in front of me, or I can go down on this side and continue the route that I showed you in the very beginning. So up top, this is going to be your main wall for staying up top, and this is going to be your main wall for leaving up top. So the wall that is closest to the ramp, your AR ramp here on red, your AR ramp here on blue, this is the wall that you're going to be using to go down. And then this wall right here at gap for red and blue, this is the wall that you would be using to stay up. And you can go down from here as well. You do have an angle onto this back wall right here. But with this wall, you can immediately hit this one. You can also see that wall from this side. So if you wanted to do the route a little bit differently, say you were down here, I don't know why I placed my portal like that, but say you were coming from over here on this side, and you're right here, you step out and you place your portal on the top side of this billboard, on the top double wall over here, but instead of placing it closer to mid, you place it on this side where the corner is. When you step through it, you can hit right here, as opposed to going all the way down here. You can place your portal like that, step through, and hit this wall right here. I'm going to place it a little bit higher just to give you the best chance of seeing that wall down there. But if you hit that wall from up here, you have to do the thing where you turn and face this double wall and then step back through like so. But if you're coming from right there and you place your portal here, you're placing the same amount of portals, but you're keeping yourself as less exposed as possible. Now if they're up here on this side, I would use the wall that's down there. If I know that they're down here, I would try and use the wall that's up here, because then I can just kind of peek, see if they're rotating out, see if they're doing anything, because you can see the whole spawn from this portal right here. And then, okay, spawn's clear. I can push down low, get a call that they're up top. I can go right back up top. Oh, they're down low again. Alright, well I can just step back through my portal, rotate down low, see where they're at down here, get a call they're up top, go back up top. It's really not much change in the route, and the way that this map is laid out, this area right here where you're rotating, I'm not gonna be able to see that. This area right here where you're rotating like so, and then going over to spawn, is going to be your main line for the route. Because from here and here, you can come up here, and you can also go right back over here to the battle rifle, continue on through up to spawn, and again, just bring yourself right back up, go right back down, and make that same little repeat all over again. The easiest way to kind of make sure you know these routes for yourself, what I like to do personally and what a lot of other players like to do, is just come into a custom game like I am now, take off bots, don't play with anybody, just cut on some music, portal around, look where you can portal to from each wall that you're standing in. Like I know right here, I can go in front of me and I can go this way. I can't see anything other than that, but if I make one small little portal move, I can see that wall right there, but I can only see it from right here. And obviously the farther over I put this one, the more I'm going to see of this bottom double wall. So then I can take my portal down here like this, I can put a portal right here in front of me and just continue going around the map on the bottom. Simulation Bravo is probably the simplest map, and that I think that's why a lot of people either kind of love it or hate it. There's not a lot that you can really do to change it up, but anything that you can do that isn't repeating the same exact route over and over again is better than just repeating the same exact route over and over again. Because if you get into enough fights with people right here, and they see, okay, well every time he gets into a fight from this corner, he portals up to this wall, in the middle of the fight you can throw a portal to make them think that you're going to come up here. So while you're over here, you know, you're fighting, whatever. Let's move this portal down here just for now. But you're fighting, you throw your portal, and then you can just immediately swap it up on them. Because they're going to expect you to be coming through that portal immediately, because that's what you've been doing, you know, every other time that you've got into a gunfight with them. So there's just little things that you can do to just kind of bait people with your portals, change up your route on the fly, get your freestyling in rhythm, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is Simulation Bravo. This is the mainline breakdown for it. I'm going to be going over a standard fours map on the next video. I'm going to try and keep these to doing like multiple a week. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep with the daily upload thing. It's just a little too much, to be honest. But as far as like, I'm not going to go down to like one video a week or anything like that. I want to try and get these rotates out as fast as possible, and I want to try and get this information out there as fast as possible so it can be digested by those who need it. They can, you know, go over the guides, get some help, whatever. But yeah, this is pretty much it. I'm MashedMentality. Remember to have yourself a great day. Take care of yourself, love yourself, drink your water, get your 8 hours of sleep, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.